Latest.
Yeah.
And then a night of UEFA Champions League. And we all know say games never Barcelona. And your games are not expected at this point in time.
Yeah.
Because we're the draws now, Barcelona, frankly speaking. And Kaube expected say there are some of them in there, and Kaube expected say ABA round of 16, quarter-final, semi-final, bin and Kaube pay. But here's the situation whereby these games no 8 year Basso in the UEFA Champions League right now. Now, and round say Inter Milan, as with me we need. Helping you. All the Serie A. They say the Serie A and the La Liga.
But still, the Napoli will team your team.
Yeah. But say
Tonio Conte boy
Jumapa or league now. Napoli right now Inter Milan move just a single point. And Atlanta and so watching move 5 points. In so her end that's no. Atlanta will 50 points, Inter Milan 54 points, and then Napoli 55 points. In so here baby Inter Milan dano and the money who Edema Atlanta because you all know say if you go to the Serie A Scudetto Nimua Inter Milan and I the dominant force in the last 4 years and you see a ball league no about 24 games. That's the Inter Milan right behind who only did the league table no. I'm talking about Napoli. They're very, very difficult for you because Sanka point gap ni muche kakra there. Kabeka say be a Napoli for no. A way to breed. But baby or Modana, it will be very, very difficult for them. And right now, no, the contemplation is between the Serie A and the La Liga. Because we now Napoli 55 points, no. The third team 50 points, which is Atlanta, and 5 points difference. But to course La Liga anymore, just 2 points difference and them. Madrid, Atletico Madrid move 1 point, or Barcelona move 2 points. So it tells you, say, these are the two leagues at this time around, and we look forward to it. And many games ne so I become one Premier League ni say Liverpool atwim and Bundesliga we talk of Bayern Munich almost so ye adwuma wo honoma. So as time goes on no ye beka ho nsem bebre. Now you go straight away in the UEFA Champions League. My shout out Nancy because we heard the game never so mediking aka openi. One of the biggest games are we cross and final because Man City
but you for Promotional
in the last 6 years. These two teams, in the last 6 years, so the two teams are in Europe, or most dominant,
the most consistent club.
Consistent, Man City and the Real Madrid. And the last 6 years, no, Omeshia Marco 5 times. It was only in 2021 and Omeshia. That was the year Chelsea, Real Madrid from Sobekaya.
Yeah.
Omuyi Madrid, Ecoshia, Man City were final. Share Man City by a goal to know. So it really tells you say these two teams no Oma hadwin yepa and UEFA home me no adwen or me ni obi ampese obi share na yonko. But this is the game Samaye in the game.
Okay.
Just like I was saying, omuye the two biggest clubs in the recent years. But this particular season, these two teams need almost struggle a lot. Because you talk of Manchester City, you know who how almost see in the UEFA Champions League and in the Premier League. Though in the Premier League and the Champions League, you will say in recent games, no, they seem to find their rhythm. Or let me find the rhythm to the game. They expect it from them. And you talk of Real Madrid and so, or more game, no, you can't necessarily say Madrid has been bad this season. But don't say Madrid are not the team. Nanke expect so mobile this particular season because if you go to the La Liga. Just like I said, league table. No? But we Atletico Madrid, the form they are having this season, the Barcelona games are more scoring 7 goals, 5 goals, scoring goals for fun. But yet, na Madrid and the La Liga and the topper. It tells you, say, though they are not that impressive this season, but they are doing something very important and helping out the team. But the UEFA Champions League is a different ball game altogether. So about UEFA Champions League now, and found Madrid a war form and uniform. They are always Madrid. And in recent years, Man City has also shown, said they are always up there too. Now, me pete me sure Adibu say, Man City is going to disturb Real Madrid tonight. Okay. I feel, say, Madrid is Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. But in this game, Man City, for me, I think, say, is having the upper head going into this game. The reason being, say, in recent games, we've seen a Man City side that they seem to be finding their rhythm. Where a brand friend Ellen brought Haaland when him honum na. Onye the Haaland that we used to know, the one that used to score goals for fun and all those stars, the Kevin De Bruyne that we used to know, no, in form ni bini. And in recent games, no, so no, you could clearly feel say, Papa, your friend Pep Guardiola is finding the piece at the back. I'm talking about the more defensive side, no, just like Nanka or Mushegua. an opponent etimi ate ahye omo no. This time around, he's finding the peace there because why Emmanuel Akanji and Abdul Kader Ebaye no those in the first game and bet Obebo game you could clearly feel say they are feeling comfortable. Ruben Diaz is there. You talk of Josco Vardio is also there. Matheus Nunes is not the player and Kabe expected so about the right back, but because of options are immunity, Matheus Nunes na bohonum. But wabohonum mama say when the games now, though on me man that kind of a game and a proper right back the bemau, but he's developing some kind of me can say stay there. Utimus obo right back na bois omo right now as we speak.
Okay.
In the midfield, the same thing. Mateo Kovacic is proving day in day out there, though he cannot give you the kind of performance. Ebia Rodrigo at the Bemano, Ike Gundogan in the top form, the Bemano, but yet he's trying his possible best and proving, say, on to bet me the net Kranaba. And in recent games, the Man City is finding their rhythm. But Madrid side, no problem now. Me who say, Ebema Man City will go in this game on top. Yesha Adibu will say in the game, Real Madrid boy against Atletico Madrid. Mm-hmm. There were some things that happened in the game. I think going into this game, never had been and even they are not quite one man. Yes, Madrid in big games this particular season. You can't want to say me or big games are or win. Because we've seen a Madrid side wabo Barcelona win it, wabo Bilbao, Liverpool, AC Milan. A lot of big games are born in this season. No, win, and most of them so to say a little game. They say on categorizing say a big game. The game against Espanyol on categorizing in say a big game, and also Athletic Club Bilbao. The and so be a big game, but yet they were not able to win these games. Now one particular problem, what all these games now me person will be answering in here. And no obi obekwa game no Man City against Real Madrid be do omunya. Now let us see there for Mbappe and then Abrante friend Jude Bellingham. Omo last game omo boy no omo hit map no Fatos Mai. Omo last game against Atletico Madrid no on Fatos Mai ni ensha Adibu asi. So they to so me asha Adibu asi. I don't know. I think is it coming? Because me hunwa hasi me hunwa. So the Mbappe and Jude Bellingham last game against Atletico Madrid hit map in the you could clearly feel say Mbappe about the number 9 position, but in that game against Atletico Madrid no when we 18 year boss nimbebre Jude Bellingham ananka last season and ke so oyese adwuma no that shadow striker position ananka obo always we are defenders no akora 18 year boss mu yeah adwuma ka boss ne the tonet no when timi anya say adwuma no the same thing Abrante friend Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo most of the times we who say omofa born on the flanks no makati in era 18 year boss nimu but against Atletico Madrid they couldn't do that, and it isn't only against Atletico Madrid and omantimi anya in the big games too they couldn't do that. Games no omulusu ye no omantimi anya sa de ne bebre. That is when opponent etimi punish omo. It's why games omulusu ye almost all of them it is only Barcelona the NP and Madrid and dominating possession. Barcelona played 51% possession, Madrid played 49%. But with the rest of the games, Madrid they dominate here. And it is telling you, say, Madrid they dominating, they are not having a proper striker. Oh, you go poacher. Also, Okoshia team, Otimi defending here. Obenya player, Obejina defense. I'm talking about the center backs. And that has been the problem. Madrid facing this time around. And this was the way you could clearly feel, say, Jude Bellingham, this time around, he's been restricted. And in this game, you cannot think, say, Papa friend Carlo Ancelotti, Ebema, Jude Bellingham, the freedom to operate and go forward, enter the 18-year box of Man City, baby. Because in the midfield, we know such Ramani. Ebekwa ko share defense nimu because a lot of their defenders no out. Empono, we are thinking say Bia Kamavinga might go to the left back. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But AB Obekornum. So in the midfield, they will need the services, the workaholic nature of Abrantia, your friend Jude Bellingham and Sana, or Metimia in the midfield. And Jude Bellingham will be restricted, just like they are restricting in some big games. No, say be Obetimia Juma midfield honum. And if he's not going to enter the Manchester City box that much often, it is going to cost Real Madrid a lot. Because on last game against Atletico Madrid, Nana Mesade the yastic here. When you say Abrante friend Kellen Mbappe, on a start as the number 9. But Ura Man City box move just 9 times. Just 9 times so throughout the 90 minutes.
9 times.
As the striker. So how do you expect? Say you bet me a creative chances in box team dia moashe. Abrante FM Vinicius Jr. Ura the 18-year boss of Atletico Madrid 10 times. Rodrigo Ura the 18-year boss of Air Madrid 5 times. And then Jude Bellingham Ura 4 times. So here the attacking four no. Omo antimi anwa 18-year boss ni bebre anya clinical, but Abrante Ura mu lesser times, which is Abrante FM Jude Bellingham 4 times no. Onu mo mu nso no and etimi effective because we in that game or may say 3 chances, but 3 chances no say ni nyina was because of the saves Papa FM Jano Black here. You see what I'm talking about here? Enti ono no na 18-year boss ni mbebra otimi ha adwen ene da so no. Or hiti woodwork ne baako. Or shot miensa me block here. And or may say 3 big chances. And no such chances no head here na Jano Black a year free mono. So clearly tells you say Jude Bellingham utimi akona ni mbebra ono na serve as that goal poacher. The threat for the center backs of opponents, no. But he is being restricted. And in this game, it is going to be likely CS Haber restricting him to stay in the midfield. And how is Madrid going to go into the 18-year boss of Bobuko from Manchester City? You see how it is. So this is the problem Madrid is facing. But on the flip side, no, you can win in on how Madrid is suffer playing against teams or low block or defending baby or defending good. No. On the other side, it is going to be against Man City. A team are own defending baby. They always want to have possession. And that is also one thing Madrid for pay. And if Manchester City is going to, be dominant and try to possess the game, Ebeboa, Amana create spaces in behind their defenders. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, that is what they love to do. Somebody running in behind. So on the other side, it is going to play also against Manchester City. Okay. If they are going to be that wide open, because already we've seen this season the teams 8 mission most goals against them. So for me, I believe in this game it is going to be very difficult for Madrid. But if City play the game into the hand of Madrid, that's what Mutimi leave spaces in behind that. That is where Madrid is going to utilize those chances and then win the game against Man City. But going into this game, I feel it is a game purposely. I feel Man City there because of how Madrid. Omo front four, omo ball, musibre, and the rest of the games there. Paris Saint-Germain, I believe, is going to win against Stade Brestois. Juventus against PSV Eindhoven. It is going to be very difficult because Juventus has not been themselves, and so our PSV. So omo nshada any extraordinary team be a bet. They are there in the knockout stages. Luke De Jong and Walang Mone Gustel go bet. Juventus is going to win, and then Sporting CP and Dortmund game. So I feel it is going to be a game of goals. These two teams, Victor Gukera Sababa. It's these two teams, Dortmund reliable. The same thing applies to Sporting CP. After the departure of Ruben Amorim, they are not back to their old form. So for me, I believe this is going to be a game of goals. Sporting CP Beshe, Dortmund so Beshe.
Yo, me that say Sir Prince and the attending Kano live.